Make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, I love Fridays. I love Friday. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. Today is it's topics, Dave. It's all we got topics. From different topics to different topics. I love Friday. Man, Jordan Hakeem, what is going on? What is cracking like and what is cracking like it?
Living the dream.
That's good, man. Hey, man, it's your boy's birthday, man. So I'm gonna come here with my present. Appreciate y'all.
Fire thing.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey, oh my bad.
No, you good. It's your boy's birthday. I'm gonna come in the show. I mean, that's other stuff I'm gonna do later on and everything. I got the weekend, but I just want to come in and do my work, do my job, and hey, man, I'm happy to be here. Let's go, let's get it.
Yes, sir. Then Jordan, you even tell you want to take your birthday. You want to take your days off from work.
Yeah, man.
I know, but I was like, you know what? I have an hour to spare. It's all good. I have an hour to spare.
Yeah, hey,
still want to be with my brothers. Still want to work with my brothers.
That's a dedicated boss. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. You know?
I ain't working on my birthdays too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be working on
my shout outs to the beautiful, elegant Sherry Bryant. The beautiful, elegant Sherry Bryant.
Yeah, my auntie was here the other day. That was cool.
And her beautiful Bobby Bryant. And shout outs to the Little Kings and her husband, Gorilla Black.
Oh, that's his name for real? Black?
That's his stage name. That's his stage.
Well, go ahead, Jordan. Do your thing. It is your birthday, so go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead.
What's going on, people? What's going on? Glad y'all coming in. Can be y'all jump on the text or y'all support on this lovely Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and we about to get into it. As you guys know, this is 2 Topic Fridays. We're gonna have fun today. So let's get ready. So we got a topic number 1. So as you guys don't know, you know, Keke Palmer has been trending since yesterday. If y'all don't know the news right now, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. So according to social media and TMZ. Keke Palmer has filed a restraining order against Darius Jackson, and also filed full custody for a child as well. First, the news broke of her, filed for her full custody for the children, and then an hour later, it comes out that not only did she file, custody for a child, she also filed a restraining order against Darius Jackson's, and also after that, that's been pictures going around on social media of pictures. We don't know the exact date, but over their 2-year relationship, it shows that there was an incident that happened a camera and I guess in her room, her in her house, something like that. As him and her was getting into a fight, and you can see Darius Jackson is putting a chokehold on Keke Palmer of abuse. And crazy, man, it's crazy. And I think it's like 5 photos of her, like her having a stranglehold, and also they was having a fighting over the couch and everything. So this news right here just came out last night. It's still trending. Everybody's talking about it. Also, I have a couple tweets. We do have a video of her mother, Keke Palmer, has came out. We're gonna play that in a sec. And then also Darius' brother, his brother has put out a post and he got deleted. And this what got me confused because I thought he was talking about the brother. So I don't know if he was talking about the brother or I don't know, talking about Keke. But he did post it as I read. He said the most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone you will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. He said, wow, so sad. How's it looking? How he posted that? I guess he was talking about his brother, but we don't know who he was talking to. We don't know he's talking to his brother or Keke or whatever. And then also Darius' brother, baby mother, had posted up a message today about Keke Palmer's mother saying he allegedly admitted to be abusive like his brother, I'm gonna read her post. Her post says there was a repost of a post I made on yesterday. There's situations where you laugh to keep from crying and let me give clarity. She said, I will never laugh at anyone that is subjected to a domestic abuse, female or male. As it is known, abuse come in different definitions, silence and physical. Only the people enduring such behavior truly understands the effect. Women have been manipulated, abused, lied, and for centuries and put their head down for fears or of not being believed. We need to stop being afraid. I may not be the highest platform in my career just yet to be heard or supported by the public, but whenever that time comes, everyone will listen. God is in control of my steps, and I will respond accordingly. I will be vindicated in His timely. Pray for the abuser and the protected babies, and we'll always be fine. So that was from Darius Jackson's brother's baby mother. I guess she was. I guess he made a post earlier to talk about the abuse. I guess she was left about it, and she came to defend herself. But like I said, we do going to show you a video of Keke Palmer's mother responding to Darius Jackson's brother's tweet. Go ahead, I can't play video.
One moment, guys. I can't pull up the video. Give me one moment. There we go.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest fuck boy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a fuck boy and you're a part of the problem. Look, I've never done anything like this.
Wow, she sounds just like her. That is crazy. They sound just alike.
Mm-hmm.
So, baby, for real. Go ahead, Jordan.
So this, as you can say, over she said this is over a year ago. So has been happening over the prior 2 years of relationships. And remember, a few months ago, back in the summertime, remember you talked about, Keke made a trend again when she was at the Usher concert, and people were talking about, she should be aware that if she was with a boyfriend and everything. And I'm thinking around that time, maybe something happened around that time that maybe one of the reasons maybe it led to her putting a restraining order and everything. Because I'm thinking about how we talked about it then, and I was like, okay, something probably happened that was some type of abuse probably happened during that time when Keke Palmer came out with Usher and all that type of things. So this is a story right here that's very, very trending. Right now, I think Keke and Darius is going to lawyer up and everything for the sort of restraining order, and also I believe he's going to fight for custody as well. I think for not for full custody, but for half time of the custody as well. So, pass it to you guys. I'm passing it to you, Ronnie. What do you think about the situation with Keke Palmer and her ex boyfriend?
First of all, Hakeem, Miss Bobby Bynes in the chat
Queen, how you doing?
before I give my take. He's a great idea. No, but so here's the thing. As we all know, Keke Palmer, the whole controversy of Keke Palmer came over the whole aspect of the Usher situation. Mm-hmm. Now, when I found out when this news broke, well, I think yesterday when this news broke down, pretty much on Darius Jackson, not Darius Jackson, Darius was putting his hands on her allegedly, and not only that, him being a abusive boyfriend. They was never married, right? They was never married. I don't think so, right? They was not married.
No.
I think going to get married or something. Whatever the case may be.
They was in the process.
It was on a process. That's what I figured. Before all that, I think this pretty much whatever happened in the dark pretty much came to the light. I think she used the opportunity of the Usher situation to pretty much bring out the true tendency of how Darius was very abusive towards her. Because I think because normally when a woman's in an abusive relationship, now remember all this allegedly, but I'm just saying from someone that I know, like women talking to different women that have been in an abusive relationship. One thing they always say is that when they're trying to get out of a bad situation, they will try to do something so they made the guy go all the way off so he can pretty much end the relationship. And that's pretty much what happened. As you see, the way she was dressing during the other situation, immediately what happened? He was like, you know what, I'm done with her. I don't want to deal with her. She's not a fit mother. I'm just done with the whole situation. Now, by him saying that, and then when the video came out on the simple fact is, because that video was not old. That video was actually recent. People think that's an old video. That's not an old video. That's just recent. That's from her home. Because he actually stays with her. Because he's a bum. So I'm just keeping about. I don't like men putting their hands on women. Period. I don't care what the case may be. And it's a difference. She put her hands on you first, then that's up to debate. But period, as a man, you shouldn't even put your hands on women. As a man, you should be a man enough to say, you know what, I'm leaving the situation, or just walk away. Or even the case may be call the authorities, because you know why? At the end of the day, it looks bad on the man when we actually put our physical hands on a woman, because a woman pretty much is less than us when it comes to strength and all that. Because as you can see during that video, of course we can't play it. He hit her so hard, like she almost flipped. You get what I'm saying? That's how powerful a man is, and that's why you shouldn't put your hands on a woman. Now, the same end up on the aspect of her coming out with the other situation, like, oh, I'm gonna wear this skinky dress. This is gonna make him leave, and which it did. But it seemed like because he's a bum, he don't got no place to go. So you know he gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna try to stick it in and work hard for this woman, knowing that deep down inside you despise the woman. You don't want nothing to do with this woman, but you just want to stay because you need some place to lay your head. But remember, all this is just my opinion. Now people got their own opinion of the whole interpretation. But the only issue with this relationship, because I don't want us to continue to jump to conclusion, even myself, because of something about video we just saw. Because we've seen it so many times that we'll see a video, we jump to conclusion. And then another video comes out, and then we figure out we are wrong. But right now, especially on the Chaos Culture Radio family, we don't stand for man putting his hands on women, period. I don't care if people call us a sim or call us weak of a man. Who cares? As a man, you should not put your hands on a woman. And that's the one I'm against. But the whole aspect of the relationship, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's shaky all around. Like, I want to believe her, but at the same time, I know how sometimes women can be. And I also want to believe man. I always want to believe man as well, because I know as a man, you be like, yo, she antagonized me. I'm been trying to fight for the family. She don't want to fight for the family. So all that plays up the part. But I just want to hear you guys say, go ahead, Hakeem. Hey, what's going on? Why High and also Realistic Vibe.
Hey, realistic. I was gonna say realistic. If you got any, we're gonna speak our tape. But if you got any more info that you want to put in the chat, please let us know. Go ahead, Keke, my bad.
Or if you want to come up, if you would like to come up, sweetheart, you're more than welcome. You know, New Orleans in the building. We love you. We ain't seen you in a minute. So I want to get his take, and I want to say this to the perspective. To look this, Ron, you gave a good take about him being a bum. But I also wants to bring in the black woman's humility. She accepted him not making enough money, him being a C-list actor. She wasn't judging him. I've never heard her judge him, never heard her say he's not making enough. She was happy. I've seen the screenshots. It's damaging. It's damaging. Listen, from that angle, it's full-blown abuse. There's no way to get about it. There was when he dragged her over the couch and make it so bad, they had to block out in the video. They had to block out because she was naked. Dragged her. After he dragged her, she laid there and he walked off. Then next was there was one in the stairway. So I don't know what type of energy he has or how he was raised. You pick that habit up from somebody. If that from okay, I agree with you. I agree with you, Red Lips. And I know why you say that. You want to see context. And I understand that. You want to see context. And I say this, you when I synced it, it didn't look good. It didn't look good. It looked in a very aggressive manner. And listen here, they granted the restraining order and this and that. And this is why I say we're going to see how this is going to play out. You said something is missing. You're right. You're right. But we don't want to. I know we're in a space here where women's claims are not validated. So we're trying to be very easy about it. You know what I mean? I would love context too. And I want to see how this works too. Well,
Yeah, I agree with you, Hakeem. We only could speculate what we see right now. We know that more information is going to come out. You know, like I said, the poster was not 100% complete. You know, we're still missing 70% of the pieces that need to be filled.
yeah.
But on a clear note, right now for Darius Jackson, it's not looking good on him. You know, she did her due diligence, I would believe, which, you know, that's great for her. She did her due diligence. You know, she got the photos that we need. I agree with you, Red Lipstick. We do need to see the full footage because we can see that there's probably an argument about something. I don't know, maybe he started it. We don't know that she started it. But if we could get the video, hopefully we get the video, we can get the full context of that. And that being said, you know, I'll also go to what her mama was saying and about, you know, her, you know, visit her brother a year ago, how she'd be so abusive and everything. If that's the case, why was, you know, Keke Palmer was in this situation, being in this situation, being abused for 2 years of being in a relationship, or seeing prior, prior seeing of her, you know, getting pregnant, you know, having a kid before she had the kid. If there was any some type of domestic violence there, why we have a kid with this man before you get pregnant, having a baby. So this is what I had questions on, you know, but you know, like I said, it's not looking good. You know, I do not agree of, you know, men putting hands on women. You know, that's not cool. If, you know, he started hitting her first, and, you know, because I'm thinking how it looks. Still need a video. Maybe Keke was doing something, maybe kind of upset him, try to push his buttons. This is a speculation. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe she did something to kind of spark him up and, you know, spark his anger, and maybe that's how he got in the toast and everything. Because, like I said, we need to get the full context on the video, and also saying that what Keke mother was saying, like I said, I didn't necessarily believe what she said. When she said she told her brother like there is abusive, and she said what he learned that from me. That statement right there, I kind of cringed. I'm like, okay, why was a grown man would say that to the mother like that? That's why I kind of like I kind of believe all the things that she said, and also to the mother coming out and talk about it too. You know, she never speaks. She never speaks. Why would she come out right now? And it's, you know, I understand speaking on your daughter's behalf or try to get the custody, because what I'm reading right now, she's granted temporary sole custody of her son as we speak right now. I just found out on CNN. Yeah, I just, like I said, it's just fishy right now. Like I said, how does the puzzle pieces look right now? It's not looking good for Darius Jackson. But yeah, like I said, I still need to get more information about it. It's like I said, we just got her side of the story, but I want to hear his side of the story as well, so we can get a piece. Because, you know, back in the day, we see stuff like this. We always say, hey, you know, the man is wrong like that. But you know, just getting more information, hopefully we'll get, which we'll definitely get, hoping to get the video and hopefully get his side of the story, because it seems like there are truths that we can see, you know. We could probably say, you know, he was abusive, but we probably say maybe she was abusive as well. The reason I'm saying that is you've been in a relationship for almost 2 years. Why would you wait so long to, you know, get this evidence right now and also get custody? You know, if you was in an abusive relationship before, you should have get out there immediately. I know, like I said, I know you're a superstar and everything. I know for some women it's hard to get out. But still, Keke, you, like I say, you're a star. You know, your status is higher than them. If something like that would happen, you know, you could have posted that immediately and you could have left him, you know. But I don't know. But the thing is, I don't know if he's mentally ill. It's just a lot right now we're trying to focus on. So it's just a lot of speculation. So, but hopefully more information come out, we'll get the truth.
But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Let's all be real. Let's all be real on this panel. Let's all be very real and very transparent. We know sometimes black women have a mouth. We know that. Sometimes they have a mouth. Sometimes they'll go far left with the mouth. We know that. We dated black women before. Jordan, you married to a beautiful black woman. Hakeem, you dated so many black women. I dated so many black women. We know sometimes they have a mouth and sometimes they go too far left. They'll say something that's very egregious or something that's very wrong, and it just make you like, ugh, I wanna. But at the end of the day, Hakeem, I've never heard you putting your hands on a woman.
Nah.
Putting hands on a woman. You never heard me putting hands on a woman. Because
Never.
so us as a man, we can overpower very easy. Now, what realistic vibe said, which I do agree with her, believe all women. And she laughed about it because the simple fact is, people always use that stigma of women is always right, they always telling the truth. When later down the line we find out to be false. Prime example, look at what the woman that got hit with a brick.
Yeah.
Carly Russell, that's too. There's so many different women that say, oh, there's something happened to them, and us as men, we want to stand for them, we do want to support them, but then we always find out, like later on, the end of the stick, they end up doing something totally wrong or totally opposite than what we thought. So that's why I say we got to be careful when it comes to stuff like this. And not only that, but Jordan, I want to answer your question. You say why? Let's just say just for the context. Let's just say for right now, if she was in a relationship, sometimes it's hard for the women to get out. Like I know you hear stories like women they'll try their best to get out, but they just can't. That's why I always tell. I think one time I was telling Hakeem. No, you was on the panel too, Jordan. You was there.
Yep.
You also had like I think on Just Jay and also Chocolate earlier when I was saying sometimes it seems like people love pain, and I remember on Chocolate was like, no, you can't say that, but when you see like stuff that's going on, you be like, man, why this person just can't get out, and they end up saying it because sometimes they just love the situation they are in. Sometimes I'm not gonna say all the time. Let me put that. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, we're right. I don't know. Maybe there's some type of toxicity that some women like, and they enjoy something like that because maybe they like drama onto that. I'm not saying that's what the Keke Palmer's situation is, but it could be. You know, some women might be attracted to some men that are toxic and they like drama and they get physical and maybe they like it until it gets really bad and and then something serious might happen and there's no way to stop. It's kind of hard to stop it. So I get what you're saying, Ronnie, on that part. What you're saying.
Shout outs to Mo Love.
Yeah, I was gonna say shout out to Mo.
Mo Love. And she say men because men never lie. No, men do lie. Numbers don't. Shout outs to Mo Love. Shout outs to Sugar Bum. Shout outs to Bobby Bryant. She said there are photos inside of him choking her. Yes. Why high? Give a good statement. He said we see couples play like that. So we're not trying to, because listen, the public already judged him. After this is over, he ain't gonna be able to get a job at McDonald's.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Louis C.K. hasn't even got back to comedy after they Me Too'd him out the system.
No, but quick question, because Keke Palmer's mom, she never came out before.
No, it's her first. For I know.
First time she ever spoke.
That was a lot of what, like Jordan said, which Jordan said is true. Why didn't you come out when she came out with a situation with Usher?
Yeah.
How all of us want to come out now?
Shout out to the Queen, Just Jay.
Just Jay. And I want to say this like that with Ronnie. Usually, if you have a lawyer, lawyers say don't say anything. Don't keep it quiet. Don't say anything. Make sure you don't. If your family gonna say something, don't say nothing. Keep it quiet. So I don't know why mine would come out like that.
Yeah.
Sugar Bum said it takes an average of 7 times for a victim to walk away. Now, what I was telling Jordan, it's very hard for the victim to walk away. It's very hard. They will try, but it's hard. I dated a girl that used to be in an abusive relationship, and it was, and I'm not gonna lie, Jordan. She actually wanted me to hit her. It was the craziest thing. Like, yo, I'm not hitting.
Jesus, don't tell me that.
Huh?
Don't tell me that. Wow, my heart just stopped.
I'm not even like. I would say sometimes the situation with Keke, I don't know. She probably saw her mom going through that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's always a story with women. That was it. It's not like that was a pretty much what a realistic vibe say. Believe all women, but sometimes you gotta go in the story. Like you gotta dig into the person's history, like their family history. She probably saw that growing up and they thought it was okay. It's so many things that could transpire from that. Because you be like, look, Keke Palmer. Think about it. She's a well-known. She's a well-known celebrity. She's a great singer. You know, she's not ugly. She's very attractive. Even when she had that baby, you saw like her body came back right back to normal. And I think the baby gave her even more of a voluptuous look. So it's like, get a man. That ain't the issue.
She got thick.
A group of men she's always getting. Go ahead.
No, I said I'm agreeing with you. She got thick. You know what I mean? But hey, anyway, take care, everyone. Have a good rest. Shout outs to you, Mo Love. Even though you come once every year, I still love you. You know what I mean, Mo? You still good?
Oh, they be in the cloud. They be watching.
You know, but look at this for this point. We're in a weird space right now where we got the whole Me Too movement, and women want their fears and their crimes to be validated. And then, you know what I mean, men are being accused for stuff that are not. So we're trying to see, how do we find a balance in this? Trying to still ride for Keke, but still trying to uphold justice to see what if there's more context to those videos, and they say, okay, they was playing around. You know what I mean? Even though I don't know no husband who play around that rough.
Right.
Like, let's get serious. You know what I mean? And then
for instance, you remember Fat Boy and his wife last week. Now we see the video. When we see video like that, okay, we can see who initiated and what happened and everything. With the Keke Palmer, it's just photos, but we can only speculate. If we see the video, then we have more of a clear of what we seeing, and we can respond to it.
No, but how can you say she was naked? Right?
No, she had on a shirt,
t-shirt.
But when he dragged her over the couch, her legs was open. They had blocked it out.
So she probably had on thong or something. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But what I'm saying was this. Those two times, like when you look at the video, I've seen people play around with their girls. That don't look like play though.
Mm-mm.
That look a little bit like you get some straightening.
Yeah.
Like you handling a child, you handling like a dog. Like for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Here's the thing, Sugar Bum. I just say, what she say? I didn't hear Keke name so much when she was telling people about Trey Songz.
That's true.
That's true. And listen, it's been validated that Trey, more than one woman came out about him saying he's very rough.
And saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Saying the same exact thing.
Same exact thing.
He'll lock them up, pound them out repeatedly, pound them out.
Now the dominance.
Yeah. You see, we all like to wrestle. Hello. we all like to. You know, it was validated by a Sultan. Yeah. But nobody believes Keke as her. You see, but here's the thing. I want to address what Sugar said. She said, walk away, Keke. Here's the thing.
And get security. I don't know if she's trolling though. That's the thing.
No, she said walk away. I want to address, but here's the thing. I think y'all shouldn't worry about this BS and work in doing your own thing. Money is everything. Triple OG 07. Triple OZ. I respect what you're saying. You are right. This is, you know what I mean? We're trying to talk about this because this is a constant situation that's coming up. Yeah. And women and Triple OG, listen, you the big dog. By your name, respect. because 72. So I'm gonna talk to you like a young boy. OG, the women saying that we're not taking no accountability and we're not talking about these things. So we're trying to be men here, Triple OG, to talk about things that affect women. Because here's the thing, Triple OG, if you see those pictures goes up, and I know you got a wife because you had 72, you got to be married. I bet you your wife, from an emotional and a behavior standpoint, gonna feel some kind of way looking at them photos. So the wives, the daughters, the sisters want to know how we feel about that. No, we're not women beaters. We're not giving women grounds and pounds and wheel kicks and eye jammies. But we need to let them know, babe, I see that. We don't support that. Matter of fact, tell Darius and his brother to give us a fair one.
Or if Darius come out saying, we wait, like I said, we wait till he respond. We could just say, if he says all the pictures, he could say if it's true or not true. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff can go on. Like I said, we don't know what they was doing. So, like I said, with the pictures though, it does not look good. It's like I said, we still need to see the videos and everything. And you never know. Maybe Keke has more pictures that she haven't seen. She might post out, or maybe she has another video she might post out on the social media and everything. So, like I said, this is just like I said, the puzzle's not done, and just hopefully, later on we can get more pieces and we can see what's going on and everything.
Bobby, you so fresh, yeah. Bobby.
Well, that's that we have a conversation about that.
Yeah, well,
I don't. But I can't. That kind of prove my point. Like I say, sometimes when these black women, they like it rough. They like it rough, bro. They don't like that soft.
I know.
Salute to you, Crown. Salute to you. Mama saying that. I'll say they like that. They like the roughness. That's what I'll say. We'll talk about that offline.
Listen. We've got to do a chaos after night. Because we know what roughness you're talking about. Yeah, they like it. They like it rough. You see what I'm saying? But
you say Judge Jay say don't piss me off. I'll just offline. Forget it.
You say this ain't the time. We listen. We trying to be respectable. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But check this out though. If you understand Stockholm syndrome and abuse, most abusers don't leave the abusers. They tend to go back. And this is one thing that I notice with every woman. Doesn't matter what race you are. As soon as you've been with somebody for so long and you haven't been with somebody for so long, it's hard to get that person out your system. So I could kind of undersee why it was kind of difficult for her to leave. You've been with somebody for years. Keke had been linked with people, but she ain't been locked in this deep. Right. And she had just dropped a baby. So most people, when they love somebody, it's hard to leave, even the abuse. I talked about this before. I say most people don't want to leave the abusers. They just want the abuse to stop. They still want to be with these people because there's certain things about these people that they can't find with anybody else.
That's true, Hakeem, because with her point, like I said, especially if you had a kid with Darius, she probably did want to work and everything. Maybe she wanted to send him to counseling so he could fix something he was abused. So, but yeah, that's a very good point right there.
Shout out to Polar Knights from Twitch. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, shout out people from Twitch. People who've been watching us little by little on Twitch. Yeah. So shout out to you, Twitch watchers. We appreciate you guys.
We appreciate y'all.
Jay, shout out to you as well, my brother.
Okay, he says exactly right. They want him with bad people. It happens to me multiple times.
Yeah.
Triple OG, I get it. You've been accused. You feel me? And this is why we're trying to take the stance of not completely like vilifying the person who's been accused without the facts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and the thing is for us, it's not like we don't want to believe her. We do want to believe her. It's just certain things, like Ronnie said earlier, the black chick, the black Somalia chick. We supported her. They found out that was a hoax.
Yep.
Carly, when she was trying to running away, try to say she found a kid and she run away for 48 hours, and found out that was a hoax as well. Now she knows she's going to spend 1 year to jail and then pay like 20,000 worth of restitutions like that.
18,000.
$18,000. It's not like we want to, but we have like when we have stories like when black women where they're missing to get abusive, and it hits like the mainstream. Three out of four times, like 3 out of 4, like I said, I'll just say this: out of 4 out of 4 or 1 out of 1, it's either 3 out of 4 that the story might be a hoax, and it's kind of hurting black, not just us, but just black men in general, believing a black woman if they're suffering some types of abuse and everything. We get the stats, we see there is it's huge of how our black women they're getting abusive and sex trafficking and everything. But like I said, we just like I know for us like a small medias like us and other small medias and YouTube, we just gotta make sure we post the right videos to talk about the I'm sorry. When we talk about stuff, we posted like on different articles that's locally from here, Miami, New York, Detroit, whatever. When we see stories like this, and and we read up on it, if it's 100% accurate, we're gonna talk about it because it's important what we believe. When stories like this, we don't have all the information that we need. Usually we'll believe, but now how black men are, they're just like, hey, we'll just wait until we get all the information, all the evidence, and then we'll speak on what's going on.
I would say this is I don't joke around with topics like these. I don't, because I dated a woman that was in an abusive relationship, and that thing wasn't cool. It wasn't cool, and I don't stand for that at all. But at the end of the day, it's just man gotta learn. We gotta learn as men that you can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? If the woman not gonna be submissive to us, let her go. Let her go. Like,
yeah.
I don't know why man continue to fight for these relationships. If the woman don't want to be with you, and the woman say it's over, go. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what my dad taught me. Like, just go. Mm-hmm. Trying to fight, put your hands. Nah, man. Like, we gotta stop. We gotta start wasting time for it. You just gotta. Well, if you want full custody of the kid, give her the kid. Take it.
Yeah.
Because remember, you gotta protect yourself. Because like, look at the situation with him. He putting himself into a dangerous game that he can't get himself out of.
No,
exactly.
No, it's very troubling. But we try to look at the facts and not vilify people quickly. You know what I mean? Because sooner enough, we don't want to do no fear mongering here.
Correct.
That's our thing. We don't want to do no fear mongering, and by us doing that, fear mongering is just only going to lead to more of our women start to talking about we can't trust these people. They're hurting us. You know what I mean? Just like they put a statistic, they say a black man abuses a woman every 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to see the facts and what's going on. And this is because these are people life experiences. They're not everybody life experiences, but we want to hone in on certain things because people are been really abused and been really stalked and stuff. Because we you know what I mean, the lovely lady shared that with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we know this shit is real.
Who really do care about Keke Palmer? Let's be honest. By tomorrow, somebody gonna come out with another story. You get what I'm saying? Like, people, it is what it is. I would say that, but I know I can't people that been in an abusive relationship. I know somebody that been in an abusive relationship. Don't probably know somebody that been in an abusive relationship. We know stuff like this goes on every day, but nobody talks about it. They ain't gonna talk about it. They're just talking about it because it's an A-list celebrity, but then tomorrow they're gonna talk about something else.
I want to address what Just Jay, but I want to read these comments. She says the stories that happen all the time, there's always a higher power in somebody in play. No matter what the situation, you can look at the police activity, and sometimes they unalive people, and it's just somehow justified for life. You're right, Triple OG. You're right. Bobby said, back in times, it was real black love. It wasn't all this drama. things were a lot more simpler, and more people were involved in the relationship aspect. You know what I mean? Right now, our communities are fragmented. The question I would ask: where's Darius Jackson's father? Where his mother at? Why they haven't spoken? Why they haven't been to power? I'll be like, hey, we need to go do this. Judge Jay said, abuse is more than the black eye. I want y'all brothers to answer that question.
And then people to kind of keep in mind too. They don't understand emotionally abuse is the worst than an actual black eye. Because when you hear somebody on the low boat with their emotion, that's the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling for anybody. Go ahead, Jordan.
That's true. Emotional, mentally, it's they're all in it together, and you just got to be aware of that as well. So, any final thoughts before we move on to the next topic, gentlemen?
I know more information is going to come out of course, with the story. I don't think it's done yet because now she got a restraining order, which I think he was being abusive towards her because the courts won't allow an restraining order unless they had some physical proof. That's one, and two, she need to leave the situation. Not only that, she have enough money to get a security guard. She got enough money to have this man gone for a very long time. And I mean in the aspect of deletion. I mean in the aspect of like him being like, no. Hey, the real Pookie, what's going on, my brother? What's happening?
What's up, the real Pookie? And
yeah. So that's it. That's my
daughter of the King of Kings.
You said the daughter of the King of Kings? Oh, I just saw it. That must be on Jordan's side.
I don't know whose side that is. They say black women divest from black men.
That has to be.
It might be on my side. Let me see.
I don't.
Because I know that's not on my side. Hello.
Yeah, that's on my side.
That's on your side. Like Jordan, you know her?
I did not notice. She is new.
You see them shorts? You got that? You make it. No, but on a serious note, I think more information need to come out, and we need to see the whole video. And see, this is why you don't put everything on social media, because then when you put everything on social media, you trying to put out one narrative, but we need to see the whole big picture so we can move forward. Go ahead, Akeem. That's my final.
Okay, my final thought is shout out to Victor Hart. Shout out to the real Pookie, Triple OG. She's texting like a bot. We already know. Just don't put your hands on no woman. That's it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We about to go on to our next topic, and I did want to talk about this because this is it was trending like over a week ago, and I did want to talk about it. And this was about Keith Lee. As you guys know, Keith Lee, he is a big TikTok, and he goes around cities, majority Atlanta, and he does he tries food out of restaurants in Atlanta, majority black-owned restaurants. And then there was a wrong restaurant. He went, I forgot the name, but it was owned by the Real
Milk and Honey and Old Lady Gang.
Old Lady Gang. And he was telling like he was critiquing it on TikTok and everything. And then after that, he went viral because people have a problem with him critiquing restaurants because you might get good critiques and bad critiques. And how he then he kind of critiqued what happened in the restaurant and everything about how terrible the service was. And then we did that, that was sending them death threats and all that type of things. And usually he's not used to seeing that, and not from him, and also from his family as well. And it brought us to a big question: is that does Atlanta have bad customer services, particularly black-owned restaurants? So we're going to play a couple of videos from Keith Lee. We're going to play him talked about after the afterthoughts of what happened, and then we have two other people. One is in the hospitality business, and she talked about how terrible the Atlanta restaurants are in Atlanta. Go ahead, King.
Shout outs to Black Beauty. Hey, listen. Shout outs to Christopher J. We didn't forget about you, Christopher J.
I gave him a shout out.
Oh, you gave it to okay.
Talk about it. Every restaurant that me and my family go to, we were either A, invited by the restaurant themselves, or B, was told about the restaurant 100 plus times. From locals, from people who mention me, from people who email me, DM me. 99% of the time, I never go to a random restaurant. With that being said, my opinion was asked for. So many narratives being pushed, and it's insane to me. But let's be honest, what else do you want from me? If I go to a bunch of restaurants and have a string of good experiences, then I'm being too nice, I'm lying, the narrative is being pushed that my eye roll is fake, and I'm lying just to help people. Then on the same hand, if I go to 2 or 3 restaurants where I don't have the best experience, now I'm tearing down businesses, now I'm being mean, now I need to shut up, now I need to mind my business, I need to sit down. Again, I can't win for losing. I understand everybody gonna have an opinion on the situation. You can disagree with me, you cannot like what I say. Completely understand, I'm okay with that. But when my safety and my family safety start coming into play, that's where I draw the line at. But what can't happen is with my family or the restaurants or anybody's safety start coming into play. It's absolutely overboard. Especially when I was asked to give my opinion. Because you telling me my opinion only matter if it's positive. Because if it's positive, you got my face plastered on the wall and you saying Keith Lee been here. But if it's negative, I need to sit down somewhere and you don't know who I am. That's crazy to me. It was so much positive that happened in Atlanta that was shunned by the negative. It was so many restaurants we was blessed enough to help. We went to an array of restaurants like we always do at every city. I'm gonna be 100% transparent, 100% candid. Me and my family will postpone touring if other cities gonna be like this. Every review not gonna be the
I'm so glad that Keith Lee is talking about these Atlanta restaurants because there is a reason why I don't go out to a lot of restaurants here. Story time. So this past week, I went to a restaurant for my friend's birthday. And this is the reason why I didn't act a damn fool. It was her birthday. So another friend in our friend group handled most of the issues because I just wasn't in the mood. From the time that we sat down and ordered our drinks to the time that my drink actually arrived, it was an hour and 18 minutes. You heard me right. And instead of even giving me an update as to when the drink would be ready or what was going on with the kitchen, the waitress never said anything until I pulled her to the side and asked. I'm not even the kind of person that will ever send anything back to the kitchen, even if they make it wrong. But I just find it absolutely insane that a customer will wait an hour and 15 minutes for a drink and it not even be comped. The restaurant scene here is in hell. But, I mean, the food is good, so you gotta decide if it's worth your stress or not. As for me, I think I'm gonna pass. I'm good.
Nah, stop the cap. You know that's cap, but go ahead.
I have a serious question though, because I've been in Atlanta for 3 years now, and I want to know why everybody is mad at Keith Lee, because that man told no lies. Atlanta, y'all suck. Like, I worked in hospitality for years, and Atlanta is fucked up. You guys don't answer your phones. Hours are wrong. Wait times are terrible. Like, look at some of my Google reviews. These restaurants are terrible. You want people to pay high dollar prices and then put my food in a to-go box because you don't have real plates, and then give me plastic silverware, and my meal is $40, and then charging for everything. Don't get me started on the attitudes. What lies did Keith Lee tell, and why are y'all messing with this man? Because the bigger issue should be, what can you do to improve your business? What?
Sherry, thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much. You heard what you see what she just wrote?
Mm-mm.
Well, I met a film director who's having
Okay.
and just gave me his contact information. He said he saw I was listening to the podcast, and I said I will pass it on to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Like, yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's up. We appreciate it, Sherry.
I'm just trying to hold back the tears. That's all I'm trying to do.
I do really greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it goes around at Atlanta. I mean, I've been to Atlanta in a couple of years. I don't know you guys the last time y'all been to Atlanta, but it's been I ain't been in Atlanta. I think like it's been 3 years since I've been to Atlanta. So I don't know how the restaurant scene is there, but as you can hear, they said majority of the restaurant scene is terrible. There's customer service, the wait time for your food, the wait time to wait for the line. So what you guys think about the city of Atlanta, their of the restaurant customer service being bad? Go ahead, Ronnie.
No, I haven't been in Atlanta for the past like 2 years. And when I went to Atlanta, hey, Shaka Love, what's going on?
Shaka Love.
What's going on, Shaka Love?
You know, no, but on the aspect of when it comes to the aspect of Atlanta restaurant, for one, I haven't been in Atlanta for the past 2 years. I haven't been in Atlanta. Normally, I used to travel a lot to Atlanta. I haven't been there. One thing about Atlanta, everything's pretty much black owned. So them taking shots or getting a critique, they getting a critique at their own black establishment. So what they're pretty much telling me is that Joe don't hurt him. What's happening? What's happening, big dog? What's happening? So that's pretty much what he's telling me, that some of these restaurants, establishment, and those black-owned restaurants, they're not doing a good job. But it's a lot of things that's going on to par today. That was say we got to put a lot of things. We got to really break down the aspect of what's going on in the restaurant business right now. The restaurant business is suffering because a lot of people don't want to work in a restaurant anymore. We talking about waitress, servers, and also bartenders because it's simple fact pay wages. That's one. So that's happening. Of course, you're gonna have a lack of staff, which means that it's gonna probably take longer for your food to come. Atlanta been dealing with that since after the pandemic, was like about 3 years ago. So during the pandemic, you saw everything was shut down. But then when the pandemic went and everything started to reopen, a lot of people say, no, I don't want to work at that job anymore. Because why would I go getting paid $8 an hour when I could probably do a YouTube video or get a regular job, a tech job, where I can be making $20 to $30 an hour? It doesn't make any sense. So now a lot of restaurant business right now are suffering heavy. I can't enjoy it heavily. They suffer heavily. So that being said, it's gonna bring a lot of these value of these restaurants down. Now, Jordan, I'm not gonna lie. When I went to Atlanta after the pandemic, Atlanta did look like a shit show. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like the Atlanta like it used to be, like the beautiful Atlanta. Like, it's been looking bad for. When I went there, it was bad. I think things was boarding up still. I think the businesses was still closed. The food was not always that great. The servers would look like they was overwhelmed with the amount of work. Because remember, one thing about black folks, we love to eat. So when we like to go and experience different restaurants. So just imagine, you got one black folks, then you have many, especially because now that Atlanta is pretty much diversely black. So all of that plays a big part into it. But saying that, his critique, I don't think he did a bad thing, because remember, he live in that city and he want people to make sure when they go there, they have an enjoyable experience. They want to, and not that you want to support black businesses, but at the same time, if they lack a staff, what can you do? I'm just trying to just be as realistic as possible. But the people online are attacking him, and I don't think it's not the people that's outside of Atlanta, it's the people that's in Atlanta that's attacking him. That's the thing. It's not the people outside. Outside Atlanta, people are like, yeah, because I travel Atlanta, but people that actually live there, they actually know exactly what's going on within Atlanta. Go ahead, Keke.
Joe don't heard him say, what's sad to be our own people that help promote a business, but they treat us poorly and expect us to take it. Great take. And I want to hone in on that, because that's very prevalent in Boston. The black businesses there don't last that long, but they're very, very nasty there. Now, I've been to it. I've been very privileged to been to Atlanta, Tucker, Georgia, Douglasville, Griffin, Warner Robins, Macon, which is only an hour away from Georgia. I've been to Georgia, stayed in Georgia, in Gwinnett County, and you got Cobb County. I've been to the underground. I'm going to tell you this, and a lot of people are going to get mad. Whatever you call a black Mecca, that's not it. That's not it at all. I've gotten better treatment with the Mexicans there than I've gotten treatment with my own people out there. I've been there. Yes, I've been there, and I've noticed a key thing. The transportation is bad. It takes an hour just to get on the mortar. You know who else can validate this? Muhammad. He's not here right now. Muhammad, I know him personally. He owned the house in Stone Mountain. I used to go up there and see him and stay to him. It was rough just going to the Walmart there without being harassed. To go to a simple chicken spot, they act like you doing them a favor, like they're doing us a favor. And just to hone in on why Atlanta service is going down here and why businesses don't get it, we need to stop thinking this mentality that, okay, this is a black business. It's just a business. You should form yourself just like the businesses that it is. every customer is right, because when the white folks come in, they get treated a whole nother way compared to us. I've seen it happen. The Real Milk and Honey made a statement, then they had to retract the statement because they were getting so much backlash. They say people don't go to a restaurant for service, they come there for food. He made a Twitter post about it.
That's crazy. Yeah, for me, like I said, I haven't been in Atlanta. Last time I've been to Atlanta was for my wife's birthday, and but before I had been going to Atlanta, but before the pandemic, I had been to Atlanta plenty of times to see my wife's side of the family. So we do have family living. I also do have family living in Atlanta as well. It go back to Keith Lee. He just, like I said, not just him, but there's other food critics, not that's on TikTok, that's on YouTube, who go to these restaurants, not just in Atlanta, but other cities. There's a guy, there's a black guy here named the LA Try guy, and he goes out and critiques other restaurants, majority black restaurants here and everything, and and people that listen to critique. They'll take it here, especially black owned restaurants here. They take it and say, "Well, we do better. What can we do better?" In Atlanta, but I don't know why in Atlanta. They have some snake ass attitudes there in Atlanta for some reason. I have no idea why. The attitudes to be stinking. Well, I don't know where is that coming from. I don't know if it's in the air. What's going on with Atlanta? Why people got to stink up attitude? Like I said, like when the customers are right all the time. Or like with that, or with the restaurant, it's like we play these high prices, or like I said, the food might cost so much, or you might be like the lady just said, like I said, the wait for drinks might be an hour long. To me, that's not being efficient. What you want to do, you have a restaurant, you want to have good food, you want to make sure you have everybody seated, and make sure you push out drinks, and make sure I push out food too as fast as not just as fast as you can, but also as efficient as you can as well. And then, like I said, you have a lot of food critics who are getting paid, who are being monetized, who do food critique, because a lot of people are going to into the food side of be critiquing from YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, because there's money there, and people like food, and they want to travel, and like I said, Keith Lee, he's a well-known big TikTok star. So what majority of Keith Lee, he's authentic. He's gonna tell you how it is, and then people are gonna believe him. Majority of people are gonna believe him. Or if they don't believe, they might try it out and say, hey, Keith Lee was right on this. Keith Lee, he is very, very critique. He's going to tell you about, the wait time, the food, the drinks, the customer service, all that's warranted. People want to know if you want to go to a new restaurant. Now, like I said, if there's a restaurant here, it's like, hey, I'm going to try it out. You know what? Let me see if I can find, before I go, let me see if I find a food critic on TikTok or on YouTube and see what they say. Maybe there's another TikToker or YouTuber that maybe have a second opinion on it. If they both say it's good, okay, I'm gonna try it out. And people in the restaurants in Atlanta, they need to start learning that and say, hey, there's people out there there's money up there. If you're a food critic, there's money out there, especially on social media. You can make money, or you can treat your own food. And Atlanta needs, I don't know what's enough, but Atlanta need to really, really turn around, because like y'all guys said, like I said, that black mega sub it's not looking like that no more. I'd rather get to like Washington D.C. or Detroit or Baltimore or something like that.
Remember, you want to use your resources in a good establishment, even though, like Hakeem said, when you go into a business, you gotta look at it as a business aspect. But I mean, I'm just trying to be transparent. Shout out to Hink in the basement. Shout out to you, big dog.
Hink in the basement.
Shout out to you, man. Great take over there, man. He be doing a lot. I be liking what he's going on over
Me
there.
too. Me too.
But yeah. But the thing is, we can't be like, just because it's a black establishment, meaning that it's gonna be a successful business. No, that's not how things work. It's pretty much how you take care of customers. When I come in an establishment, I pretty much want to go to an establishment where there's good seating, not only good seating but also great food, and not only that, but great customer service. I look for all those things. To me, if the service is bad, normally I get my behind up and go. Because remember, we got to keep it in mind. We as black people, especially black men, we work so very hard to get the money we have so we be able to enjoy the best thing in life. I'm not gonna be like go to establishment just because you black owned, you up the street, but your service sucks. Like right now, I'm not gonna lie. One time when I did go to a restaurant in Atlanta, and I think we were smiling, and the waitress had an attitude. You get what I'm saying? Like, why are you upset? You should be Now I get it because sometimes there could be an issue where some person that they did serve before give them a bad attitude. So sometimes I use it for the next customer. But however, I'm not that customer. I'm a whole different person. I'm smiling towards you because I'm trying to make your day go smooth. You get what I'm saying? Because it could be an ugly situation.
He go fool for that statement.
Magic City.
I ain't gonna lie, you was in my mind. I was
Blue Flames.
today. I brought you. I was thinking about going to the strip club today. I brought
Blue Flames.
I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about that today. I was like, damn, I want to go to the strip club. I want to go to Tootsie's because their wings are real good. That was the first thing that get up in my mind. I was like, nah, let me chill. But go ahead, Keke. Go ahead.
I got a motto is I go where I'm celebrated and respected. I don't go nowhere where I'm not respected. I don't spend money with niggas who don't respect me. You know what I mean? I go places where people are respectful and friendly. No matter the race and creed, I try to give my people first right of refusal. But when that don't work, I got no choice but to go over here. I don't never bash my people online. I try to correct the businesses where they go. I say, hey, fam, we need to work this out because I want to spend money with you. When they don't want to work it out, I just can't do business. I just don't do business. There's a particular restaurant, I don't want to say its name because it's famous here. I went in there just trying to shop as a regular person. They act like I was standing there 30 minutes. You know what I'm talking about. It's a famous restaurant that's owned by some rappers in Miami.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah,
Easy. I don't want to say anything, but that's easy right there. I know they got 2 locations, right, Hakeem?
Yeah, they got 2 locations.
I know exactly what he's talking about. There's one down the street from you too, so I know what you're talking
basically. I go in there, I come in there to buy some food, and I stand there for a couple minutes. They didn't even acknowledge me. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and when I was living there, I seen about it. I never went there because I just heard bad reviews. Hakeem, when I was living in Miami at the time, I knew it was right there. I was like, oh, okay, but I just hear a lot of bad reviews. But here, like in LA, there's a lot of black businesses here, and out there, they will treat you very, very good. I think the black people here, they'll treat you very well. Ronnie, you've been here before. You see how the experience here. We went to a couple places and how black people treat you and everything. There's a couple restaurants I've been to. There's one downtown called Soul Foods Kitchens. It's owned by I forgot his name. He's a black basketball player, and it's always be packed there. So it's a black restaurant. Me and my wife, we go there once a month. They got good food. Good customer service. They get up. That food is out no less than 15 minutes. Once you put the order in, 15 minutes will come out. Sometimes 10, even when it's packed. So what I'm trying to say is like I said, especially in our black-owned businesses. Like I said, if you're a restaurant, you're efficient. Pushing out food, pushing out drinks, have customer service. Wait time hours is very, very short, or you have some type of reservation system that's going on. That can help because people, it's like I said, it's people going to talk about it in your community, and it's going to grab food critics like a Keith Lee to go in there and talk about your food and give you high prices. And you get the high prices, a lot of people, not from Atlanta, but people that's a tourist will say, hey, what's the spot I need to go to? Oh, go make sure you go to this spot right here. They got good customer service, good food, good everything.
100%, man.
Yeah. And that's, man, you speaking fast. Yeah, like LA don't play. They don't play because they understand that people work every day to get money, to get the money so they'll be able to pretty much enjoy the fine things in life. But I think it hasn't registered in Atlanta yet. But back then, Atlanta wasn't like that. I'm being honest. Back then, Atlanta wasn't like that.
It wasn't. But
it's now.
For it to be like one of these, like Atlanta's no different than New York. New York is another place that's not friendly with people.
Right.
The only place that I've been to where I say just walking into a store, they say hello to you was in South Carolina and North Carolina.
I was gonna say New Orleans too.
Yeah, New Orleans.
New Orleans
Yeah.
is nice. I've been to Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They say hello to you and speak to you, but I'm talking about really nice with service, even at the fast food restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
at a at like a Bojangles or something.
Yeah.
Hey, sir.
I was at Tennessee too. I remember there was one time. This is probably like 6-7 years ago. Me and my wife, we went to a music festival, and then we stopped at a fast food. I think it was Sonic, and then it was a young boy, probably 16 or 17. Let me tell you, I gave this man like a $10 tip because his customer service was cool. He called you sir, ma'am, anything else you would need. It's like, yo, I'm making you feel like a king up in here. So there are other states that, like I said, what you name Hakeem, and plus I would say Tennessee, I think Kentucky as well.
Yeah.
That do fabulous customer service. And like I said, and the kids there, when they work there, they knock it out the park. It makes you treat you like a king.
Basically.
But not only that, but I heard that Atlanta is now being infiltrated by a lot of people from Chicago. So that's probably why. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking.
No.
Oh, she's from North Carolina.
She's from North Carolina. And listen, Bobby, I used to live in a place, just so you can know, so a lot of people think I don't be capping. I stayed in a place called Gastonia, which is outside of Charlotte. They used to call it the gas house. That's what they call it. You know what I mean? I stayed right by a Duke Energy plant. When I tell you, the people there were so nice and so respectful. And so, you know what I mean? The only difference is there's not much to do there. You know what I mean? It's now starting to be lively a little bit due to the transplants moving in. And this is the same. I hope them out-of-towners don't mess up North Carolina like they did Atlanta. That's the only reason why Atlanta got messed up. Everybody and their mama moving from all over the place.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think that was going on in Atlanta. So many people moving from different places because they moving to the South.
No Chaser say, I understand what you're talking about. North Carolina mom and pop breakfast joint had the best customer service.
Yeah. I love the mom and pop type establishment. They'll be the best ones.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
These meth heads, MF, they are.
Not the meth heads.
She said, I'm from the Richlands outside of Jacksonville, Florida. Near military. Okay. Certain small towns in Georgia have a nice respect, like Augusta. Augusta's nice. Columbus is nice. They got nice people there. Something with like a small town feel is nice. But Atlanta, since there's so many transient people there, not a lot of people who are there are from Atlanta anymore. And a lot of people who are from Atlanta are moving out. Just the same way, you know what I mean? But when we talking about somebody to raise your kids and to come there and eat nice and, you know what I mean, nobody not rushing you, you got to go somewhere else.
Jacksonville. No, she's talking about Jacksonville.
Oh, Jacksonville. Okay.
There's a Jacksonville in North Carolina?
Mm-hmm. I believe so. That might be because I never heard of it.
Yeah.
Big Mufasa.
Hold on, Big Musa.
He said, I own a...
Go ahead.
Look, I own a service business in North NC. If you don't show my customers respect, your job is on the line. It speaks for itself. I've been to South Carolina and North Carolina, the nicest people I met, even at a Titus Harris, shopping there. You walk in the store, they say, hey, how you doing today, sir? You need anything? I felt kind of I felt, whoa, because you know I'm from Miami. People don't speak here.
Yeah, they don't speak.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody say, sir, you okay? You need anything? You know, at one point I say, you think I'm stealing?
Right. Right. You're like, wait a minute. Like I said, I've been to South Carolina, Columbia for my cousin's
I love
wedding. Columbia is nice. Nice people. Nice people.
But you know,
good people.
But this is one thing in Atlanta, you know what start doing? I think they should start doing surveys. Because them surveys plays a big part. Like that at the end, it does play a big part. Like, how do I do today? Because based on the survey, then you know how much you paying them.
You know Atlanta since they put this hype on Atlanta, a lot of people abuse it. And they say this is the Black Mecca. You here to come see us. So they use that and abuse that. Even listen, the natives there are not nice.
Yeah.
The native Atlanteans are not nice. I'm telling you. Like the natives there, you got to watch your back half the time when you're there. You don't know who, you know what I mean? Like, and I've never felt like that in Charlotte. And Charlotte's a rough place, but I've never felt like my life was in danger being in Charlotte compared to when I'm in Atlanta. I'm like, nigga, I got to have a stick on me. Two of them.
Yeah.
You know, everywhere you looking, it's a finesse city. They finessing, they scamming, they setting people up. You know what I mean? Like
stealing your car and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, Jay, 10 years ago, I agree. Atlanta was like the promised land. But go ahead. Joe, don't hurt him. Go ahead.
He said, Brother Hakeem, you are correct. Down in Carolinas, coming from the East Coast, I was not prepared for all the kindness from the locals. I don't know what it's there. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. I had a certain opinion of white folks growing up here in Miami because we didn't have them to, and just to give clarity, a lot of white people live in the Redlands and in Weston. They never lived in the city of Miami. You might have a sprinkle of them. So as I ventured outside of Florida and met white people, I was totally shocked, especially going to North Carolina. When people were saying hello to me and speak, I said, this is a white boy. I said, what are you know what I'm trying to say? So from a cultural sense, I had to reacclimate myself because I couldn't understand it. I say, okay, I've been taught these people been racist most of the time. You know what I mean? So when I'm there, I see white folks is welcoming me into restaurants. Hey, sir, here's a nice place to you. You know what I mean? And then I'm saying, you know what I mean? And I say, okay, this is a nice place. But Charlotte, North Carolina, South Carolina, it's a place if you already married, you got a woman and some kids, y'all want to raise there. If you're single, it's not a good place.
Yeah, I was going to add another. I was going to say the Midwest too. Hakeem, there's a lot of white people. They will show you love.
No, Midwest is not. Listen, Cincinnati, Ohio, Cincinnati, and Medina. I've been to those two places, and they was a little bit rough, but it wasn't disrespectful.
Right.
They was accommodating, but you could tell that these are like real struggling white folks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shaka Love asked you a question. She said, why do you think that customer service is an issue these days?
Ooh, good question, Shaka.
That was a good question.
That was a very good question. I've been a manager for Airmark, Domino's Pizza, Burger King, and I worked for Checkers. This is all prior to. So here in Florida and in New York, I don't think they speak of the essence of customer service. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I don't know if it's a culture thing here. I don't know if it's a thing, and I can't speak for other places, but I can speak for Florida. I think that we have a lot of foreigners here, and black folks are in the mix of all the foreigners. So there's not really an emphasis on customer service compared to living in Massachusetts, where in Massachusetts, you can go to a restaurant and you're going to get served. They seat you down and they treat you respect in certain areas. But when it comes to black folks and us, I don't think we take those things seriously, depending on the business that it is. I'm not saying that's for all black folks. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Yeah.
No, but customer service, the only reason why it's an issue these days is because the simple fact is they say the management or the establishment is not paying them enough. Most of the time, a lot of these people that do customer service, they half of the time they get respected by the other counterparts, which mean the customers. So people are like, okay, why should I do good customer service when I know this person guy is going to come in, probably having a bad day, is going to disrespect me? Like right now, someone at my job, she does an amazing job. Sweet woman does an amazing job. She always get all-star, golden apple, everything because of her customer service. It's plus 100, Hakeem. Plus 100. She was a rude customer, but the way she brights up the room, the rude customer automatically smile at her.
Yeah.
To the point the regional managers are looking at her like, damn, what is she doing? Because you don't hear nobody else doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, it all depends on the person that's giving the customer service. Because at the end of the day, we got to keep it in mind too. People are people, so you got to me to do service, you got to have that bubbly type personality. To
Yeah.
me, not anybody can do it. I'm just being honest. Not anybody can do customer service. But go ahead, Jordan. I would like your take on that. Go ahead.
That's true, and I'll say one thing. I kind of blame inflation in a way because as you in some of these people that work in the restaurants, they might not get the pay. So not only got to work one job, they got to work two jobs. They could probably got to work, maybe two full-time jobs or one full-time or one part-time job, and just the stress level being in a restaurant is high. My wife, she working in the restaurant industry, and there's just a high level of stress that we work in the restaurant industry. If you work in the back of the house or the front of the house, so like I said, with the inflation, with gas going up, food going up, rent is going up, and everything. It's just a lot on a person that works in the restaurant industry, and they got to deal with high level stress in some of these restaurants, which is it's moving, and it's a whole lot of communication and everything. If you mess up, somebody's gonna get at you, the manager or the owner, something like that. So I kind of blame, how the inflation is of, people working more than one job in certain restaurants and in a couple of restaurants and may not get paid enough or may not get respect enough from customers too or from co-workers as well. So, for that, I kind of blame that about how maybe terrible customer service is because when you working 40 hours a week or 50 hours a week and working a couple of jobs and you work in a high stressful environment and don't look good, you probably ain't gonna show customer service to your customers as well. So I'm gonna add that as well.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I can. Law. People typing away in the chat.
Yeah, man, I can't keep up. But the thing about it is, for us to be, I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm gonna tell you to solve all this problem. You ready for this? For us to be efficient as Black people in business, we need to stop thinking that we're a Black business. We need to remove that out of our mind.
Exactly. I agree.
We need to remove Black-owned business. We just need to operate like a business. You just so happen to be Black. You need to have the same business acclimate as Papito across the street who sells Gallo Pintos, or the Russian guy who sells lamb chops or something. We just need to be a business because I don't never see them put their culture in front of their name. They just run as a straight business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the reason why Atlanta in this business, and this is the reason why if we didn't have the Black connotation with the business, then Chad Ochocinco wouldn't be coming after Keith Lee say you bringing Black businesses down. No, Black business bring their own self down. Have you been to some, Chad? He's from Miami. I said, Nick, people are nasty here.
And his daughter had to check him on that. Say, hey, no, Dad, we need that. Keith Lee is the truth.
Yeah,
his daughter got on Chad.
Somewhere to get some form of improvement, you need some form of hard critique. You don't need to be easy on them. You need to tell them the truth so they can correct the situation and not only that, but bring the people back, bring the customers back into your establishment.
Yeah,
or you go out of business. Because a lot of these businesses in Atlanta are going out of business.
They are going out of business. They can't They can't stay in business. They can't stay in business.
What's going on, Floor?
It was good. Shout out to the Floor. Shout out to Truth. They can't stay in business. Look what Amoxicillin said. It says Amazon do not need any racial biases, and he's from Miami, which a lot of people don't know. And his daddy's Cuban.
Yeah, and he's moving back to Miami.
And he's moving back. His dad's Cuban. He graduated from a school here in Miami.
Yes.
We need to just stop thinking that we are Black business. Stop thinking that we need special treatment. We need to just operate as a business. Because you want to know why? You make our people feel like, oh, we got to go support a business. No, just put this is a business. That's it. And just go in there and support. I'm going to be real with you. I don't shop at most Haitian places because I don't like the service. I'm just being real with you. I'm Haitian and I say I don't too much shop with them. The food costs too much. They take too long to make it and they overprice. And the people say, "Oh, you're not supporting the Zoes." I say, "I got to support my pockets." Papito played the $7.
Shout out to Nida. Shout out to Truth. Truth, what's going on, big dog? Truth and purpose in the building.
So we gotta think that we don't want to try to separate ourselves from the American society, and that's been our biggest issue here. We want to be identified separately from people. No, our struggles is already planted on the streets of America. What we need to do is be a contending force in America. And here's the thing. I think it was only 12% of black businesses we have in the whole United States.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, 12%.
And out of that, how many of them are black-owned businesses by women and men?
Majority of them are women.
Women, yep.
So women in the establishment.
So
Yep.
So what are we talking about? We're not even trying to get in the business. I don't want you to put Brothers Trucking in front of it. Just put trucking. Let's just get to the bag. And then you so happen to have your people you hire.
Yes, 12%. Yeah, Christopher J, 12%. And Sugar Bum, that topic's already been done. I can go back on that topic, the Keke Palmer topic. She said, why did y'all say Keke got full custody and a restraining order granted? I did. I mentioned that.
I mentioned that too, yeah.
Yeah, we did mention that. Sugar, I need to whoop you. I need to spank you with my one. We wasn't gaslighting. We addressed this. We said he was granted it. Big Mufasa said, as a black businesses, that's a service business, want to hook up, they feel insulted if you charge them every other business. Okay, Mufasa, I love that you say that.
Go ahead.
Mufasa, this is the reason why we need to remove the black business out of the business so they won't feel like you charging them too much. The business has a price. It has a worth. This is the same reason why a lot of women don't go to black nail techs, black hairstylists, because they say they charge too much. She still is a hairstylist, same thing as Kim Sue. You know what I mean? Kim Sue is able to charge you a different price because she might run her stuff like McDonald's. I've had people question me with the little businesses that I was doing, be like, hey, fam, that's too much. I say, bro, what? You gonna pay $40 for a Drake t-shirt? What you mean you talking to me? Ooh, hello?
No, go ahead. We hear you. Go ahead.
She said, I remember I was at Little Zoo, 7th Ave, the owner was cussing I've been to this restaurant here before.
Where's it located?
It's right on 7th Ave. It's not too far from my house.
Which one? Which one?
It's right there. It's not there anymore. They used to make great food, but the service was horrible.
What was the name of it? Like
Little Zoo.
I don't remember that. I probably went there. I just don't. Did they change their name back in the day?
No, they went out of business. You said, not here, you tripping. We definitely go to black hairstylists. You sure? You right about the nail techs, though. Thank you. They'll go to Kim Sue.
Yeah, of course.
Listen, the girl who said the hairstylist, you know women are now robbing hairstylists now in Atlanta? They're now robbing them and not paying. They're running away off with the wigs at the black-owned hair shops.
Oh, man, Hakeem, you going there today, man. You tripping.
No, for real. I don't want nobody to call himself a black business. I just want it to be a business. If you want to do that to get that urban sticker on that the Better Business Bureau give you, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, man. Oh man.
Listen, this is why I didn't name this Black Chaos Culture Radio. I just said it's Chaos Culture Radio. I didn't even tell niggas this was a black podcast. I said this is a podcast. We just so happen to be black. I just so happen to wake up Haitian one morning.
Facts.
We
Yeah,
just
me and we try to get interviews. We say Chaos Culture Radio, and we just be on. I don't mention we are a black podcast.
We don't-
I just said what we do. I just said this is what we is. This is what we do. And that's it.
we a black podcast. I wouldn't even sign to the Black Effect Podcast Network because I don't want to be considered a black podcast. You know what I mean? Like Freakonomics don't consider a black podcast. There's top podcast. They just say, oh, these are the good podcasts. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, we are black. We already black. We ain't gonna change it. When I walk in the room, they say, this is a black guy. This is a black guy. They won't even know if I'm Haitian or not. They say, this is a black guy here. But
And
you know,
Jill and DB, what's happening?
yeah.
They're in the chat. And it's crazy. I was thinking about DB today too, for some reason. Because I mentioned your name with somebody. I was like, damn, she don't be much, and then she's here. Hey, Miss Jill, shout out to you guys. I really do.
Shout out to you.
I really do greatly appreciate it. I really do greatly appreciate it. But Jordan, I don't know. You want our final thoughts on this because Akeem was on his bag.
Yeah.
No, Akeem just said everything, yo. As a black business, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. You just said take that black home name out and let's go by there.
That's it. I don't even want you to put your name in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put Jacquees Trucking. I don't even want you to put your name in front of it. Just, you know what I mean? And this is what's hurting us like this, because when you start wanting to qualify for what you're worth, they're going to start to tell you you're not worth that because you already excluded yourself from the group of other businesses. You ever heard of Aldi's?
Yes.
You know who owns Aldi's, right?
No.
It's a German company.
Hey, what's going on, Ruthless Truth? Hey, don't be calling me no simp. See, you're not.
Yeah,
you're on my side, Ruthless Truth.
And they just bought out Winn-Dixie and every other store within this area, but it's a German company. We don't know it was a German company. They just call Aldi's.
No, I heard. I was watching on Take on it. I heard they was buying Winn-Dixie, but they now that I heard this year alone they're trying to build 100 stores all throughout.
Yeah.
Actually, they trying to build one right now in downtown Miami. They taking over.
You're right. Listen, Mercedes, BMW, Land Rover. These are all foreign companies.
Yeah, that's foreign. Yes.
We don't build them here. That's overseas. We don't see. They say this is an English. This is the UK Land Rover. This is the German Mercedes. This is the German BMW. This is the German Lamborghini. This is the German Audi.
Yeah.
Oh, Trader Joe's is German too.
Who said that?
Why High?
Oh yeah, why high? You see, Trader Joe's is, and you see, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that. I thought that was American.
I thought that was an American. I thought that was an American company. This is the issue. Let's stop excluding ourselves from that. I love all y'all. We done ran our course, and I ran out of juice.
No. You ran out of juice, Hakeem?
No. I still got a little bit left.
No, but that's. Hey, look, Rufus True, he called me a simp. I said, yeah, I am a simp. I'm a proud simp.
I'm a simp too, Ruthless True. Listen, True. I simp the worst way too. I'm about paying bills. I'm about Cash App and all that.
Hey, he a simp too. Don't stop the cap.
So Ruthless the Truth. Then why we don't all become the Simp Nation?
It's already been taken.
Hey,
Yeah, but I don't know. Jordan was gonna say something. That's why I was quiet.
Go ahead, my brother.
I'm done.
All right,
you close it out.
All right. So that being said, guys, we have an important news. Today is Jordan's birthday.
This is birthday.
For my dog. Bro, you pretty soon Jordy gonna have great hair. You gonna have that wisdom. It's coming.
Happy birthday to.
Show some love to Jordan's birthday. It's his birthday today. He's man, Jordan, your year it's been amazing, man. You have a
Yeah.
on the way. Shout out to everybody everybody that actually support his first child. So that was
Yes. Hey, thank you guys. The people that on the chat, a few people who we put the registry down on Monday and we got our gifts on Wednesday. You know, shout out to the people. I think it was Natasha. I think it was Muhammad. Thank you, Ronnie. And a few other people. I got to
Joe don't hurt him.
Joe don't hurt him. He sent me something too. So I appreciate you guys, man, for sending us our registry baby, man. My wife almost cried when we got our stuff, man. So we really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much.
people. Man, you deserve it. Put your cash up in the chat. Let them people buy you a drink. You deserve it, man. You've been blessing us with your grace, man. When you our Culture Radio family, you know, show drop your cash. And I know people like, yo, Jordan, where's your cash at? You guys see, we don't over here. We support one another. But yeah, Scorpio season. Yep, sugar.
Yeah, Scorpio. Yeah, sugar shoot. Scorpio gang.
Our birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sugar's a Scorpio?
I'll take that to the Black House. So you being the simp. Yeah, but Jordan, drop your cash out. Let the people buy you a drink. Let them support you and your family on your lovely man. Jordan, you having a blessed year, man. We're proud of you, man. You big dog. We
appreciate you.
No, that's the case, guys. Guys, on your yeah, Sugar. When's your birthday?
I love you, Sherry. Be safe.
Sugar's
Where's Sugar's birthday?
What's Sugar's birthday? Cause she's gonna start twerking. I gotta make sure.
No, Sugar. When it's your birthday, I'm gonna bake you a cake.
It's on Sunday.
It's on Sunday. Sugar, let me know where I can send it. I'll send you a cake for you. I'll send a cake to show how much
I realize Sugar and Just Jay, they're the same person. I figure it out now.
No, they're not the same person. Just Jay got a lot of love for real niggas on the team. Sugar's always combative. She don't want to be submissive. She don't want to fall in line.
That's the other side of I'm telling you, I'm realizing that. Like, look, yep, my new wig on.
Listen, Sugar, be that Proverbs 31 woman you've been destined to be.
Well, guys, that being said, guys, make sure on your way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. And please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Hakeem Jordan may be in the back. Something went wrong. Let's wait till Jordan gets back. And then, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to No Chaser, DB, Shaka Love, Just Jay, Victor, True, Big Mustafa.
Sugar Bum, be submissive. Be that Proverbs 31 wife.
Christopher J. Sugar Bum. If Sugar Bum, we don't see you on Sunday. Happy birthday. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Make sure you twerk on that table. Sherry Bryant, and also her lovely auntie, and also her
I love
Sky. Joe don't hurt him. Monster. Man, there's a lot of people in the chat today. Y'all gotta help me with this one. Records True. Pink in the basement. Mo Love. Floor was here. Shout out to Floor. shout out to
Black Beauty.
There's some people that be watching Sky watching. They be telling me later, like, Ronnie, I'll be over there. You just don't be seeing I'll be in the cloud. So shout out to you guys who do be watching us in the cloud. Shout out to Nightish. Who else? Guys, give me some Shaka Love. I like that name. Shaka Love.
Shout out to Sky.
Amoxicillin, you got her?
Yes.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Sugar. Happy birthday.
Now, Sugar, she ain't scared. She gonna drop her cash out. Watch. On Sunday, she gonna drop her Sky. Shout out to Sky. Everybody gonna be. She gonna be like, boom, boom. She gonna be.
I want Sugar to be that submissive Proverbs 31 wife.
Black Beauty. I forgot about Black Beauty, and she is beautiful, Hakeem. Black Beauty is beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Yeah, Jess J, Chocolate Herb, all of them. She's one of the top tier.
Hold on, is she a chocolate?
Yes, with real natural long hair.
Real natural. So she's a chocolate like the rest of the chocolates.
Long.
Okay.
Long.
I did.
I keep you the energy drink.
Oh, listen, Black Beauty's in the chat. So Black Beauty, they say you're a chocolate.
She is. That was Black Beauty. So since she take the black out, we leaving. We were about to close, guys. She
Black
take
Beauty.
the house and leave Beauty.
So she's a belle femme.
Yeah, we got 15 in the chat. Jay, the other day we had like 20 people in the chat.
20 people in the
Yeah, chaos on the road. And not only that, but guys, it's also very important. You go to KL Culture Radio Community tab. In the Community tab, there's a KL Culture Radio t-shirt. Right now, currently, the KL Culture Radio hat is currently out of stock. Hakeem is working on that.
We fixing it. I'm waiting for the supplier.
I can start. Because Hakeem, I need my 10 hats, bro.
I got you.
I need my 10. But and also, we got the KL Culture Radio coffee mug. So, Ruthless True, if you like to drink coffee, there you go. We got the KL Culture Radio coffee mug for you coffee drinking. Also, for you guys, I like to, you can put that in the
put a little bubbly.
Not only that, you can also have a good read with the Prince Hakeem new book, Black Love. Come over here, support the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it. Guys, we 40 more subscribers away from hitting that 1K.
40 more.
40 more.
40 more. Listen, then we got to work on the watch time.
I don't care. 1,000 people just to rock with us. I don't even care for the 100,000 and the million. Just 1,000.
Listen, you know who we forgot to shout out?
Go ahead.
Did you shout out Ken Dog?
Oh, Ken Dog.
Yeah, shout out to Ken Dog.
Gotta go to work tonight. Yeah.
Shout out to Ken Dog.
Horri. Shout out to Jesse Meow. Shout out to Gore.
Gore, my half brother, who's not here.
Yeah. Jesse Meow's not here as well. He's working very hard. I would say during the season, certain people are gonna be missing because it's that high season. Like,
yeah,
working like crazy. Like, bro, I'm working like 6 days this week, bro. Like, that's how serious it is.
Man, we getting it, man. We just trying to make sure we trying to take care of these babies.
Absolutely.
But
you
guys,
know,
appreciate you guys' support. We like 40 more away to hit that 1,000. All you need is 1,000. And it's up from there. So, guys, as always, we greatly appreciate you guys. Greatly appreciate you guys. Yeah, I know 40's like work. Hakeem actually going viral, guys. I haven't noticed. Hakeem,
yeah.
No.
On all platforms, not just on YouTube. All platforms.
I'm just playing on the internet. This I care about here. This is what I care about. I want to come here and get with my brothers so we can eat. I'm trying to get us so we can start streaming on TikTok. That's where things is going. That's my job. That's why I'm working like that. When we get on TikTok, it's a wrap.
And now, Hakeem, got anybody want to shout out from Instagram before we end it? And
then my phone went dead.
Well, shout out to his people that was watching on Instagram. We really appreciate you guys. We really do.
Shout out to you guys as well. Urban Noise, just hear me out.
Thank you, Shaka Love.
All right, shout out to you guys. On the back end, they really support the show, and that's why we want to give them a shout out. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. You guys enjoy y'all weekend. We will see you guys back on Monday. Like always, thank you for tuning in KL Culture Radio. We over and out. Peace.
Peace.